Hey everyone, it's Kariana, your favorite witchy coach. So today, guys, I am going to be talking about how do you know that your manifestation is coming? How do you know that what you're doing is working? Before I get into that, because it's a really highly requested video, and I'm going to talk about the common things. There's lots of signs, but I'll talk about the common ones that I've experienced in all the years that I've been a conscious creator, and with my clients, what they've experienced, and then with my friends. Just the common thread. All right, guys. So before I get into that, I just want to remind you that all of my information for booking coaching is down in the description box below. I would love, love, love to help you guys on your journey. So do not hesitate to reach out. Also, too, please like, share, and subscribe so I can reach as many people as I can. All right, guys. So this is a highly requested topic, like I said before. So if you're watching this and you're a little bit down and discouraged, you're not alone. All right. I don't question so much anymore just because I've been doing this for so many years, but I do still get the questions from my friends and my clients. All right, guys. So there's, like I said, there's lots of signs, and everybody, is unique. Okay. When manifesting, what happens, the signs, how you're feeling, how long it takes, all of those things. Everybody's unique. But I'm going to go over the most common ones. Okay. So first and foremost, I'm just going to talk about in session because that's what I can, relate to. Right. All right. So first and foremost, what I see a lot is first session, my clients come to me and their energy is just completely like nervous all over the place, very high, nervous energy. Right. And then when I get a hold of them, like I said, when I get a hold of you and I give you the homework and everything is customized and individual, depending on what your story is and what you need from me. But obviously, first and foremost is strong mental diet. And I'm going to be diligent with you and I'm going to kick your butt. Okay. But when my clients come back to me, I call it like the 10-day mark. Okay. It happens before that sometimes very quickly with some people, but I feel like it really starts sinking in about 7 to 10 days out. Okay. And what I'm talking about is resistance. So they'll start having a lot of kickback, a lot of resistance, a lot of kickback in their 3D, because remember, every person, place, or thing is just a projection of your mind. They're just the messenger. So they'll start seeing almost opposite of what they want. Okay. Or a lot of things in their face that are very, very triggering. Okay. I see this a lot. Okay. And they'll come back to me and they'll be like, what is going on with my brain? I literally have been doing everything, that I need to do. I am on top of my mental diet. And now it seems like everything's crumbling and I'm having so much resistance and my brain is fighting me every second of the day. And when I smile on session and I'm like, oh, good, perfect. Everybody's like, are you crazy? And I'm like, no, I'm really not. I'm happy because that is the signal to me that it's working. It's working, guys. It's working. And you are starting to align and you are about to shift. Okay. Because when you are doing anything and everything under the sun, probably before you get to me, because I'm not going to give you anything, everything and anything under the sun, because it's not necessary to manifest that way. Right. And I say that all the time. But when you're doing that, people will tell me all the time, I wasn't getting any movement. I wasn't feeling any different. Movement's always happening, but I wasn't feeling any different. I just felt like things were just like not working ever. Right. And then I can't come to you. And now I feel like it's just like, whoa, my brain is doing all this crazy stuff. I'm getting all this kickback in my 3D and I'm getting triggered all the time. And everything is all almost opposite. The reason why I say that that's a good sign is because we are shaking things up in your brain. We're creating new neural pathways. Your subconscious is getting curious about what the new story is. What is going on? Wait, what do you want? Okay. Let me remind you of your old story. Whenever you're trying to detox an old story out, okay, the story could have been there for years, months, I don't know. It's individual. Whatever it is, whenever you start trying to detox something out completely out of your reality and bring something else in, this is going to happen. So to me, this is a good sign. This is a really good sign. And I always tell my clients, A is new story, B is old story. There is a gray area that is not very comfortable. But if you can get past the old story, the beginning of this, the first session, they come back to me in 7-10 days or so. And then it's like, whoa, their energy has completely changed. Even though they're seeing resistance and they're seeing kickback, their energy has changed. They're not so like frantic and like chasing needy energy, right? Give it a little bit more time. Like I said, everybody's different, but I'm talking about few days, right? After that. And then all of a sudden they'll tell me it's crazy because I just started getting calm about this and started even questioning if I wanted it. And I'm like, yeah, that's because you're now in the neutral phase, neutral / indifferent almost. Some people come to me indifferent and they go, do I even want my SP anymore? Do I want this anymore? Oh my God, I don't even know because I'm so calm about this. I'm so like neutral. I don't even know. And they start questioning everything. And I go, yeah, 9 times out of 10, you do. Everybody's story is different. You do want your SP still. Guess what? You're now in the state that you always should have been manifesting this in, calling this in. You're just in the state that you should have been from the get-go. That's it. That's all. It's good. It's great. It's great. I want you to stay there. That is another sign that everything that you're doing is working. You're aligning. You're about to shift. Okay. The indifference, the neutral, the calm, the regulating your emotions, all the things that I talk about, those are all great signs. Okay. The other thing is that I see a lot when my clients will go out, right, and say that they're trying to manifest a relationship, marriage, something like that. And they'll tell me, I'm a hermit now. I don't even like to go out because the last time I went out, the last couple times I went out, I was all excited and everything. And then I saw all these couples. I ended up dancing by myself. I was in the corner with a drink all night. Everybody was coming to me and asking me how long it's been since I've been in a relationship. Oh my gosh, you've been single for how many years? All these things started projecting in my 3D that were just very triggering. And all I did was I stayed for 30 minutes and I left. And I went and ran and hid. And now I don't go out anymore. Okay. Because it's triggering. When you know that when things start working, really start working, and you know that you're starting to align and about to shift, when you go and do those things, number one, first scenario, people altogether are going to stop asking you. They're going to stop questioning you. They're going to stop treating you like you're the single one. Oh, poor her, poor him. They're always single. Okay. Why? Because once again, they're a projection. Every person, place, or thing is a projection of your thoughts. So if you're on top of your game and you're neutral now, and you're no longer associating with the person that has been single for years, or you're no longer associating with the person that's single and never been married, not loved and respected, not prioritized, and you're single, then everybody else is going to start projecting out of here. So everybody starts zipping their mouth and not really asking about that anymore. It's not even the topic. Or two, if it is the topic, you're not the main character and it's not triggering. Like, it's fun again to go out. You're getting ready. You're going to that party. You don't care if you're by yourself at the party. You don't care if you're hanging out with a bunch of couples. Okay. Things they don't seem as triggering anymore. Or say that you sit down with your friend and you're watching a rom-com, my rom-com analogy that I've brought to the channel. You're sitting there watching a rom-com. Rom-coms are emotional, right? I mean, they can be funny and then emotional and all of these things, but they're big acts of love usually and everything. And you're watching that and it's not so triggering. You're not sitting there going, oh, and rolling your eyes like, I'm never going to get that. I can't believe you just did that. Really? Like, men don't act like that. That is just too extreme. Like, are you kidding me? Like, he's a simp. Okay. You're not doing that. You're going, yeah, I know, that's me. Oh, he's getting on his knee. That's exactly how SP treats me. He's going to get on his knee. He's going to do this old fashioned. He's going to put a ring on my finger. It's going to be exactly the way I want it. I'm next. It's on its way. You start thinking like that. You start really identifying with the person that already has that, or that it's on its way to you. That's how you know that you're starting to align. You're about to shift. Okay. Another thing is that you'll start seeing signs. Okay. So say that you are trying to manifest marriage. You might see a lot of ring ads. You might see a lot of couples getting married. You might see SP's name everywhere. You might see a lot of people that look like SP that are trying to hit on you, trying to ask you out, whatever the case may be. That's another big sign that what you're doing is working and you're about to shift. Okay. And those things are not triggering to you. You know, you get excited when you see those things. The only thing that I will say, guys, I'm going to give you guys a tip on is that I don't want you to get too caught up in signs, you know, because we can get too caught up in that. And then now we're looking for that and searching for that. And then we're focused on that. Okay. Take a sign as just what it is. It's a sign. Yeah, of course I'm getting these signs. I'm aligning. Every breath I take, I'm aligning with my new reality. I manifest instantly, right? I don't wait for anything. I don't wait for anything. Of course, I'm getting these signs. I might start seeing angel numbers everywhere. Or like I said, SP's, you know, car make, SP's name, people that look like SP, ring ads, people getting married. Everything you turn on, a guy's getting on his knee and proposing. A girl is saying yes. Okay. So don't be surprised when that starts happening. Okay. Just don't get too caught up in it and make it just, you know, give it the meaning of I'm getting what I want. Of course, I'm aligning. I'm about to shift. I'm about to get everything I want. I know I am. Also too, guys. So, you know, you guys have asked me, like, how do I know that what I'm doing is working for sure? How do I know? Well, guys, I always say that you're behind everything. If you know that you're God, if you know that you're on the pedestal, if you know that this is your quantum bubble and you're the only one with free will, we don't wait for anything. Okay. I'm always affirming that I manifest instantly. I'm always affirming that I get my way no matter what. Okay. So start affirming that. We don't wait. It's instant. And it is instant because creation is finished. If I couldn't think it in here, it doesn't exist. So the minute that you start paying attention to your 3D and start focusing on that too much, or you feel like you are and you need to reel it in, I don't know if all of this is working. You start questioning, you start getting that urge to manipulate your 3D to get what you want. Pull it back and go back inside the mind. Have an inner conversation like I talk about. Do the things, you know, telephone technique, whatever you need to do, telephone method. Do your mental diet. Okay, guys, because guess what? The beautiful thing about this is that you can experience your new reality, what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to call in, what you're selecting and calling in anytime you want by going back into your mind and living in your mind from it. And it is happening because that's the only reality that we focus on. It's the only thing that's true. So go back in there into your mind, back into your mental diet, back into that inner conversation. And after you're done, you say, it is done. It is, of course it worked. It is done. I am aligned. Every breath I take, I am aligned. I'm shifting. As I walk through my day, everything is shifting in my favor. Okay. So that's how you know. You call the shots. Okay. So guys, I'm going to end it there. I don't want this to get too long. And let this be a reminder. Like I said, I don't care what state you came to watch this video in, but if you are down and out, if you're questioning, like I said before, and I say it in many videos, I don't have to know all of you guys to know that you're powerful. I would love to meet all of you guys. I know a lot of you guys, but I don't have to know you to know that you're powerful. Okay. You are a badass. You are a powerful badass. Take that with you and let this be your sign and your reminder that everything that you're doing is working, that you are aligning, that you are about to shift completely into your new reality. That when you wake up tomorrow morning, you will be in your new reality, your desired reality. Okay. Take that with you guys. You know, I love each and every one of you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Take care.